Playmakers, how's it going? This is Coach Wood, and we are rocking and rolling, ready for another amazing episode of content today, you guys. Hopefully, all is well with you and your family. We truly, truly thank you for spending some time with us today. Truly does my heart well, so thank you. If you're joining us for the very first time, consider hitting that subscribe button. That's how you'll be notified whenever we release new content on behalf of the Before You Go Pro channel, you guys. And this is a football channel. This is where we come in every single week. We serve on a high level. We talk about the ins and outs of the industry, and we look after the young football players that are getting after it, the families of football players, the coaches and fans out there. That is specifically who the Before You Go Pro channel is for. So if that is you, this is your home. This is your community, and make sure that you let everybody know about the Before You Go Pro community, you guys. We're going to grow this thing organically. Also, we've got some amazing resources for you down in the description box. So if you are a player or you're a family member of a player, definitely take advantage of those resources, you guys. So we have a great topic for today, a very interesting topic, you guys, because I was recently talking to the guru, and if you haven't checked out the Locker Room Show, that is our podcast every Thursday live on YouTube, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We bring in the best of the best into serve and teach about this industry. And I was talking to the guru, and he said, hey, I just met a young lady and her son. Guru's out in Houston, Texas. So you know there's a lot of talent in Houston, Texas. Just met the lady for the number one running back, the mom of the number one running back in Texas. And also, I think he's number 3 in the country, you guys. And we started talking, and our conversation quickly went to, who do you think he'll end up playing for? He's leaving Texas, 5-star running back. You know they don't let running backs and quarterbacks get out of Texas. Who do you think he'll play for? And it made me think, because we both had the same conclusion, but it made me think, who are the most powerful football programs in the country? Which college football programs are the most powerful football programs in the country? Now, that's a wide statement. So how do you quantify, Coach Wood, who's the most powerful? For this speaking purpose, we're going to say that power equivalates to, you basically can get any recruit that you want. You can get any 5-star high school recruit, the best thing since sliced bread. You can land that kid if you really want that kid. That's what I think of when I think of a powerful college football program, because obviously there's many of them that have Heisman Trophy winners. There's many of them that have had NFL players and Hall of Famers. There's many of them that have facilities and a lot of money. But when you think of true power, who can get the kid that everybody wants? So when we use that as our bar for the most powerful college football programs in the country, who can land whoever they want? They can pull the resources together, whether it's money, whether it's alums reaching out to that recruit. They've got the stadium. They've got all the glitz and the glamour and facilities. They can make it happen where they can pretty much get whoever they want. That's how we're judging who are the most powerful football programs in the country. Because at the end of the day, you guys, the most powerful football programs in the country, they know that it's about the Tommies and Joes. It's not about the X's and O's. They can go get a coach that can make them look good as long as he's got the best artillery in the country. So they know it's about who's coming through those doors and who's a big-time prospect. So when you think about the most powerful programs in the country, they all want a Arch Manning, or they all want a Jeremiah Love. What are the schools that can actually land those type of players? When I think about one of the toughest feats in college football, one of the toughest things for somebody to pull off, in the recruiting space, you know what it is? One of the toughest things is for a college program to go down to Texas, not Florida, not California, not Louisiana. One of the toughest things, if you want to prove your weight as a college football program, you want to toss around some weight and show your muscle. One of the toughest things I think you can do in recruiting is go to Texas and try pulling out a bona fide 5-star running back or quarterback. If there is a bona fide 5-star running back or quarterback, and the young lady who the mom that Guru met, her son is a bona fide 5-star running back in Texas. If you can go into Texas and pull out a bona fide 5-star quarterback or running back, then you are a powerful college football program. So with that being said, if we're going to judge this speaking exercise with that being the task, what are the programs that could go into Texas and pull a 5-star running back or a 5-star quarterback out of Texas that Texas A&M wants, that Texas wants, and that Texas Tech wants? Now, if Texas or Texas A&M wants them, then it's going to be a tough one. Now, if Texas Tech wants them, Texas Tech is going to probably play third fiddle to a superstar 5-star running back or quarterback coming out of Texas. Even though Texas Tech is banking right now, come on, you know how this industry works. At the end of the day, they are still going to play second fiddle for a kid that Texas really wants or a kid that Texas A&M desperately does not want to lose. Texas Tech is going to come third in that race, especially if this kid is coming out of high school. But what other college football programs could come into Texas and maybe pull that kid away? Are there any other programs that you think are powerful enough to come into Texas and pull out the quarterback or the running back that Texas or Texas A&M really covets? I think there are. I think there's actually 5 schools, you guys. 5 schools that are powerful enough, bold enough. They've got the pedigree, they've got the money, the track record, and the coach and recruiting staff to pull it off. I think there's only 5. All right. So here are my list of 5 schools that are the power brokers of college football. 5 schools that could go into Texas and pull out the kid that Texas desperately wants or Texas A&M desperately wants. Number 1 is Ohio State. Come on, you guys. Everybody has seen what Ohio State has been doing over the past, really almost couple decades. A lot of high school kids, even in Texas, have their eyes set on Ohio State and would definitely be willing to pick up the call, hop on the flight. And if you hop on the flight for the recruiting trip, you might not get out of Buckeye country. They've got the cachet. They've got the alums that can reach back out to you. And then obviously the NFL is going Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs, or Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over the Ohio State athletes. So Ohio State is powerful enough to go into Texas and take out the quarterback or the running back that either A&M or Texas covets. Number 2, another program that is super powerful right now, maybe not in the past. They might not have been on this list in the past, but they just did this a year ago, not with a quarterback or a running back, but Oregon went into Texas and took out the number 1 receiver in the country that many programs wanted, but definitely Texas and Texas A&M wanted. So Oregon, you have to put in that mix. maybe not quarterback or running back, but they went in last year and took out a wide receiver right in the heart of Texas that everybody wanted. So when you talk power players in college football, you have to add Oregon to the mix. Number 3, Notre Dame. Notre Dame, come on, South Bend, touchdown, Jesus. It's special. It's different. It's got its own television and media infrastructure, which definitely makes it different. They can pay big dollars too. And obviously, you know that if you're wearing that gold helmet, that you're set for life. Don't go to Notre Dame and end up being one of their greats. You'll be set for life. So Notre Dame has the cachet. They have the brand. They have the power, in my estimation, to be able to go into Texas, Coach Freeman, and pull out a 5-star quarterback or a 5-star running back. What do you think? Can Notre Dame go in there and make that happen? I think so. Number 4 is LSU. They got Lane Kiffin. They've got the most expensive roster in college football. I think it's at $40 million or nearing $40 million, which is absolutely crazy to say. But LSU has all eyes, just like Tupac, all eyes on me. Well, Baton Rouge will have all of college football's eyes on that stadium in Death Valley come football season, because it is put up or shut up. They stole Lane Kiffin from Ole Miss, but they're doing big power play moves, so you got to put them in the mix with the big boys. $40 million roster. They have the potential. They're right there next to Texas. They have the potential to go into Texas and pull out a 5-star running back or a 5-star quarterback that Texas or Texas A&M highly covets. And then the last one on the list, you guys, I've got 5 teams on this list. Let me know if I'm crazy. Let me know if I'm crazy, or let me know if there's a team that maybe we're missing. But I think these are the most powerful teams in college football. Obviously, the 2 teams in Texas that we're talking about with Texas and Texas A&M. But these other 5 teams, Ohio State, Oregon, Notre Dame, LSU, and then the last one is the University of Georgia in Athens. Kirby's tricky. Kirby Smart is tricky, and they've got money in Athens too. I would put them at the bottom of this list, but they are still very much power players, brokers in college football. A lot of kids from across the country still respect Georgia and look at Georgia as a school they would love to go to. When I think of a 5-star running back in Texas, or a 5-star quarterback in Texas that Texas or Texas A&M won, it would be tough. But I think Georgia's the last one that would be able to do it. So you guys let me know what you think. When I think of real power players in college football, obviously wins are a part of it. Obviously money is a part of it. Spectacle, the stadium, the tailgate, everything that comes with it, the NFL lineage that comes from the school. All of that is a part of being a power broker in college football. But I only think that there's about 7 teams that are at the cream of the crop. 7 programs that can basically get anybody who they want. And I used recruiting the best player from Texas as the barometer. We got to put Texas and Texas A&M to the side, but they're definitely in the mix. But that's tough for someone to go in and take the kid that Texas wants or Texas A&M wants, and you better be a bad football program if you can do it. You better have some serious recruiters and some serious money on tap, and I only think there's 5. I only think there's 5 teams that can do it, you guys. So let me know what you think. Different day and age in football, and you better put your money where your mouth is. So that is the end of our weekday huddle. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing week. I'm signing off for this week. I'm Coach Wood. Hit that subscribe button. Check out those resources in the description box, and I'll see you at the top, baby. Have a good one.
Don't watch it.